Hey guys, so this is my quick and easy angel makeup tutorial. So let's jump right in. First, you're going to want to double load your brush. If you don't know how to double load your brush, it's just taking two different paints, whichever paints you want to use, loading the first paint all the way up to the top of the bristles, and then dabbing the very tip of the bottom of the brush into the secondary paint that you want to use. In my case, I wanted to use the white and the gray so that I can create dimension in my feathers. And then I just went all around the markings that I already drew out with an eyebrow pencil to create my mask. Now you'll be able to see after I layer the colors on top, the reason that the gray is on the inside is because it's going to create dimension and depth and make it look like the feathers are actually sitting on top of each other. You can go through, you can do any pattern you want. It doesn't have to be exact. I want the feathers to look kind of fluffy here, so I didn't go in the exact pattern. And then as you fill in the spaces, you're going to want to lighten up your brush a little bit using less and less of the gray, because as you can see here, if you layer the lighter colors on top, it's making it look like those feathers are actually sitting on top of the other feathers, giving it more of like a 3D feel. Going all around, filling in any spaces that you want to fill in, just lightening up a little bit, using less and less of the gray. Filling in all those spaces. And then after I do that, I just go in with some straight white paint and create just some white feathers to make it look like the feathers on the very top of the mask. All right. And then after I do that, I just go in with a detail brush and some black eyeshadow just to do some shading around the edges. I wanted to make it look like the feathers were actually sitting away from my face and not just painted on my face. So this gives it some dimension and some shadow so that it looks like it's actually raised above your face. When you do this, you just want to have the darker shadow as close to the edge as possible, because that's where the shadow would be the darkest. And then I just smudge out the rest with my finger, kind of giving it a soft feel. And I do this all the way around the entire mask. I do go into some spots and shade in the feathers. I didn't want to do all the feathers in this because I just wanted to make it a quick and easy tutorial. But you can see where I did go in some spaces and shade. You can go in through the entire mask and do that, but the whole point of doing the double loaded brush was to kind of add that dimension with skipping this step. You can see it really starts to make the look pop. It looks like it's actually coming off of your face rather than just being painted on top. It's a very easy look. You only need two brushes for it, just the double loaded brush and the very tiny detailed brush here. It's just very repetitive and takes a lot of patience. Also want to do on the inside, because if we're going to shade on the outside to make it look like it's raised from our face, I also want to do around the eyes to make that part also pop and look like it's coming off of your face. Add some glitter, because we always need glitter. Yeah. All right, more glitter. And then I'm going to, well, I don't know. Oh, start on the neck. Okay, so I just draw out where I want my wings to go. This way I kind of have an idea when I'm laying down the brush as to what pattern I would like my feathers to be in. And it also helps you know where you want the darker ends of your feathers to be, where the underneath part of the feathers is going to be. It would help if I zoomed out here so you could see what I was doing. Yep, yep, right there. All right. And then just like on the top, as I go further up with the top layers, I do lighten up the paint a little bit so it does give it that dimension that it did on the mask, looking like those feathers are on top of the ones below. And then the same thing that we did, you can add as many feathers as you want here. All right, and then add the white just like we did on top, making those in some random places look like they are above the other ones. Let it dry. Put on some lipstick so you don't look so crazy and washed out. All right. Then we're going to go in with the shading. Just like we did around the mask, same idea. We want to give it some dimension and shading, make it look like those feathers or the wings are actually popping off of your chest. Same detail brush, just a little bit of black eyeshadow or brown, whatever you want to use, and then go from there. Smudge it all out. And then you're done. Quick and easy angel look for Halloween. You only use 2 brushes, easy cleanup. Do you want to add some more glitter though? Lots and lots of glitter. And then you're all done. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. This is the first video, so thank you for watching. And have a good night.